Okay. Sorry guys, I'm having some issues. I think it's working now. Windows Update did like an update in the middle of the week, and I go to start streaming on OBS and it's telling me my encoder is not up to date anymore. It's like, I just had to switch it to using my processor instead of the GPU, which I'm gonna have to fix later. Okay, I have the game menu. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm so sorry guys, that kind of got a little weird. Let me read the comments real quick. Yo King, hello, Shruti Child Harry, I have no idea how to say that. Makistos, hello you guys. You play any more games? You know, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or any multiplayer games? I don't really play multiplayer games. I have played the first Kingdom Come Deliverance and I really liked it. I'm waiting to get my new PC before I get started on the second one. Have you tried the Warzone mod? Of course I did. It's, of course I did, Manuel. I made 2 videos on it, and in fact, if you look deep enough in the mod, you will find a companion called Terry Duke. The modders put me in that mod, funnily enough. So you can definitely check that out. Is it pure version or some mod of Pendor? It's the OG. Skyler, day 117, I think that's like my 4th session. Also, I got completely wrecked. Last time I finished last week, we finished by getting absolutely whooped by a war party of Jute. Jatu, sorry. So I have to rebuild my whole warband from scratch. No way. No, there is a way. I even made a video on it last year. Basically, they took the character preset for Bunduk. I don't know if they changed it since then, but it's basically the same character as Bunduk. He speaks the same, the backstory is the same, but he's called Terry Duke. It took me a while to find him, but he's there. Absolutely. Jumne? Not Jumne, Jute. I was talking about the big warhorse warriors over here. So yeah, now I have to rebuild. I'm thinking maybe I can go get the quest from the Night Order I'm with. So they give me a full party. They're in Laria. It's under siege, crap. Maybe I can make it there in time and save them. No, that's a good start. Well, I haven't fought a party by myself in a while. I just wish it wasn't dark so we could see what's going on. But as long as I don't be stupid, I might just be fine. That actually looks like a Laria Sentinel. It was. Dude, why y'all got some Larians in there? I'm one of you. You should join me. Nice. I'm practicing my horse archery skills right now. Don't mind me. Bruh. Just remembered your mod review for Native Warband where many lore factions including Jumne were added. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. That's my review from last fall, I believe. It was okay. Definitely needed more work. But it was a simple enough concept. Basically, like I said in that video, it's basically just the poor man's War Cells DLC, you know? That's the first hit I got. I guess I'm pretty OP by myself. Because I just got them all. That wasn't a problem. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I think I recognize Manuel. But I can't say I recognize Makistos and Shruti Cloud, is this your guys' first time on stream? Definitely need all the money I can get right now, even though I got 30,000. Got a Jatu Raider. I don't care about any of these guys. Let me just get to Laria while it's under siege. And Professional Yeet is here. Hello, hello. You were there last time, right towards the end of the stream when I got completely whooped, right? I have to rebuild my whole warband. It's fun. And my village just got raided, of course. Whatever battle's going on here, I'm not winning that one. But they got 1,000 men, plus another 1,000. Those are not great odds. Still alive and kicking? Kind of, surely not me. And how are you doing? Okay, well, this town's under siege. You got destroyed and I missed it. Yeah, you know, it's a failure on your part. Dude, I'm so close to getting it. I got 1,073 renown. Good, before I saw you were streaming. Before I saw you were streaming now, okay, what? Damn, that's a lot of people. I'm warband right now. You mean you're playing warband right now? I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, playing, yeah. Okay, well, they're attacking, and of course they're attacking at night. We have 700 troops against 1,900. I have my doubts that this will go well, but I did lower the battle size, so we don't have the same issues as before. Come on now, don't kick me off the ground. Thank you. That's a decent position to be in. Okay. It's not the worst. Bruh. I hate that I can't, like, get, like, a perfectly clear shot, you know? It's like, how many times do I have to hit? Like, come on, you're right in my sights, thank you. Jesus. Unfortunately, I don't have Malarians, but I guess the Night Order, which is here, they have some troops in the garrison, which is good. Oof. I can't handle this kind of onslaught for long. But at this rate, I think we'll be fine. We also have Savage Gaming Forever, what's up? And Jonathan, hi Terry, hello. Skill issue, I know. I know. It's bad, yo. Got a couple of headshots in, nice. And we're out. Got like 8 people in here. Guess it helps making these live streams at the same time as I'm publishing a new video. Or a bunch of old videos, rather. Okay, well, yeah, they're not making it through at all. This is way too densely packed. Even if they do, like, they've already gone through extensive reinforcements right now. We're at 50 casualties. They're at over 200. This is gonna be bad for them. Now I'm just waiting for my arrow reload. Hopefully I get one. Warband content never ends. No, it doesn't. The one thing I will say about this latest compilation I released is that it's made me think that I should probably do like a new video just of like my top 10 Warband mods. Just my own personal top 10. Like a refreshed retrospective based on all the mods I've played so far. Do you plan to stream Bones of Ragnvald? Very underrated mod in my honest opinion. I thought about it before. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to shy away from any mods that are focused on like a story, because these have been the most difficult ones to stream, given that the pace is often kind of weird and it's difficult to know like when you should be focusing on sandbox and when you should be focusing on the story instead. That was my issue with my previous campaign, which was Akan, and I ended up giving up on it because it was just too complicated. Oh, we got a good... Contain it, people. Thoughts on Bannerlord so far? Like now? Well, I did make a video, surely not me, a while ago. Like 2 months ago, maybe. Comparing the two games, and my thoughts are pretty well summarized in it. Some people have said there's been a new update, but I installed the old realms on it for a future video. So if there's a new update changing a bunch of stuff, I'm not aware of it. But I do know they added some more stuff. They did some tweaks to war cells, I heard. I hate having a siege at night. This feels pointless. I feel like the quality of their troops is already, like, dropping considerably. There's really not much I can do myself, though. Those are lucky shots that I get in there, because most of them have shields. And I'm out again. I mean, I do really like Bones of Ragnvald, don't get me wrong. It's a very fun mod. What's funny is that when I first played it, you know there's the mission... where you have to go into a haunted forest and lose a battle to the giant spider demons. And I tried beating it by using Ctrl-Alt F4, but the mission is scripted, so you have to lose. That means even if you manage to beat a bunch of them, there will just be more coming. I ended up like knocking out like 2,000 demons, and they just kept spawning anyway, and the game got so laggy. It was so funny. This is not good. Oof. Off we go into the meat grinder now. Oof. Damn it. I think I'm stuck now. Trying to get back onto those stairs. Crap. Will you guys get out of the way? Ah, shit. Okay. Those are the good days. Now it just feels empty without the cheats. Okay. Okay, this is not good. Seems like they've got like a good breach going on, and we've lost the choke point. Okay, well, we've pushed through. Looks like we've got them in a good meat grinder now. And we've got lots of Rangers with the Clarion Call, which are really OP. And they're fighting up close, trying to contain this breach, but the reinforcements are already there, so, like, good luck containing them for good. Although we still have plenty of soldiers up the stairs, so if they can just make their way up, might be able to bring back under control, but, shoot. That was a costly struggle. The enemy casualties are at close to 800, and we're at like 220. The cheats are disabled actually right now, because you get penalized in Pendor for using them. Oof. Why were those idiots stuck in the stairs, man? Jesus. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. I mean, we did put a good fight, but damn. Ah, crap. I'm dead. You get your achievements if you cheated in Pendor mod. Exactly, that's why I disabled them. But we're definitely losing now. I mean, I saw there was some stupid guys like right there at the top of the stairs, and they were not walking to the end of the wall. That's why, like, it's a path issue. Losing by bug again. Because, like, that should have been a win. Like, as long as they had gotten all the way up the stairs and didn't just, like, stay idle at the tip right there, they would have gone right back, and we would be back to having, like, a full-on choke point. The real achievements are the friends we made along the way. True. But I hate when that happens. Like, I don't mind playing mods without cheat, but, like, when they bug out like that, like, come on. It's like when I was playing the World of Ice and Fire mod, and I was waiting in the town for the Ironborn to attack so I could fight them. They attacked the town, I didn't get a prompt to join the siege, and they just captured the town anyway. That just feels rigged, you know? Okay, we got some troops on the other side trying to contain, but I don't think they're gonna do a really good job, because their troops are just too elite. And they're still getting reinforcements, even though they still got a massive swamp of people. That could have been a flanking maneuver right there, but based on the quality of the troops we have, they're just like wreaking havoc right now, so. And they're still getting reinforcements. They're at 1,000 casualties. We're halfway down. I don't really see this improving in any significant way right now. Their troops are too strong, and the quality of our troops, all the elites are gone. I just hope when I get prisoner, they don't actually steal any of my items. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm also wondering if it's going to lead to like the ranger knights being dispersed or having to go somewhere else, or if they're just gonna stay in the keep like usual. Numbers and quality, yeah. You would think at least like once they get down the stairs that this could lead to like us like better circling them for a more effective meat grinder, but it really doesn't seem to be happening, huh? It's just still a massive slaughter. Well, at least, like, we know we took down more of them than they did of us, you know. Small satisfaction. But yeah. $634, so we got, like, maybe 100 men left? I can still join the battle, maybe it's my first aid. Yeah, but like, one hit and that's it. And we're basically out of archers. Oh, come on. Guys. Just let me go. Oh, no. Oh, that's gonna make another fun short. You see, like, they're already breaking through with ease. Oh, by the way, I didn't even recognize Silver Mask that was you. Sorry. How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't care. Lost item, Larian Gelding? What's Larian Gelding? What did I lose? I lost... Literally, the one thing I lost when I lost last stream was that horse. And now I just lost it again. You gotta be kidding me. Spirited Saddle Horse, that's very good. Well, I might as well go with this. Stick to the green. I wish Warband has siege weapons like Bannerlord. Yeah, well, you're basically asking a prequel to be as good as the sequel. That doesn't really work like that, man. But I understand what you mean. But okay, I need to get my shit together right now. I have some decent training level. Well, those are Noldor troops, yeah. Maybe I can get something from them. Because I'm friends with them. Yeah, I can't really do anything besides just talking to them. Okay. Well, the one thing I never did was get like a proper Sarleon army because I just felt like they took forever to upgrade and they're so weak, you know? But maybe I could try right now. I have the food, I have the money. Can't recruit from an occupied village. Phenomenal. And of course, like, you always gotta deal with the ones not feeling like, I don't care about your feelings, man. We need soldiers. Facts don't care about your feelings. Just get me get. There you go, see? Ironically, Warband native multiplayer has working siege weapons. I can believe that, yeah. Come on. I need troops, damn it. Okay, well, you guys are useless to me right now. Just stay there and try not to die, okay? I'll take care of these bastards. Bruh, how many hits do you need? And of course, they're dying anyway. Who's throwing things at me? I can't even see anything. Are you kidding me? Come on. There you go. Still lost the dude. Although they have prisoners, so maybe there's hope. How are you still so bad after so many years? I don't know, man. It's just how it is. Might as well go with like all the cheap troops and see what how far I can get with these. Those stupid idiots who won't join at all. Like, come on. I need the troops. You guys need to... We need conscription. I don't know why this is on a voluntary basis. Looted. Useless. Utterly useless. Pendor recruits. At least with the training perk, like, they'll upgrade quickly. Damn it. Oh, damn. Alright, who's left? They got some good animations, man. Oh, there you go. I feel like that one is close enough to catch up, which is really bothering me. One at a time I could, no problem, but like, Jesus Christ. Oh, even these guys. Damn. Okay, like, there's like way too many of them. That's not fair. That's just not fair. Bruh. That might actually slow me down. Yep. Although there's lords. What's your favorite faction in Warsaw Conquest? You might as well be asking me what my favorite faction is in Warhammer Fantasy at this point. I mean, I'm pretty standard. I like the Empire. The idea of like, just a human faction being surrounded on all sides. That's kind of like the whole Warhammer trope, both from Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. And it's simple enough. Although, you know, you could always say that the Bretonnian Knights are pretty good. They're pretty cool. I don't know why so many people like the Skaven, though. Standard stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not even that invested in it to begin with, if I'm being honest. Like, it's fine. Oh, hey, a tournament. Well, I do need the money. So I might as well do a tournament real quick. Especially since you can bet 500. I think it's because of the range, guns, magic, and somewhat decent. But they are rats. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're rats from underground. You're supposed to hate them. Like, they're a scourge. Still, we're still in the first round, man. There you go. Although I just started playing as the dwarf in the new update from the old realms, and they're really cool. I do like the Iron Breaker class. Although I'm supposed to try the Demon Slayer next. Bruh. Bruh. Well. That was tough. These guys aren't messing around. How did I miss that? There you go. Like that one rat reference from Inglourious Bastards. I wasn't going there, but sure. I haven't seen the Old Realms yet, I will try and find it. I mean, go on my channel and look at the video called This is Bannerlord. It's a full breakdown of one of the updates from a year and a half ago. Also, like, the whole point of that rat reference in Inglourious Bastards isn't just that they're hiding underground, it's that they can hide anywhere once you lose your humanity. That's like a whole other thing. Did you watch the movie recently to think of that? I'm gonna shoot my own guy, damn it. Come on, guys, I'm watching. This is, they're fighting against Kratos, which is always, like, pretty tough. But there you go, they finally found him. It was the way you said it reminded me of Hans. Fair enough. I'm a detective. A damn good detective. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ooh, that was close. You don't know why you don't like them. All you know is you find them repulsive. Au revoir, Shoshana. I have been thinking about content creation for me. Any tips? What kind of content creation? Are you gonna do gaming? What are you into? Oh, I got Ranger mail. Eh, boring. Don't do British accent, you're already French. No need to make it worse. Well, this wasn't a British accent for one. It was German. Hans Landa is German. Dominique de Coco. Com'è? Dominique de Coco. Bravo. Warband lol. If you're thinking, well, any tips? For Warband content creation specifically, if you end up making similar videos to mine, that is reviews and stuff, I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of insightful advice I could give you that that could really help you in like a broader sense. If you have any like questions or anything, like feel free to ask, and I'll answer as best I can. My only advice would be like, don't take it too seriously, you know, as long as you're having fun, like that's what matters. But that's what I mean, like it's going to be extremely broad and obvious advice in that sense. A very tough and small base for views. That would be the one thing actually, Shirley Not Me brings it up well. Like if you're trying to do content creation, like for the sake of like starting some passive income for yourself and it's not just a hobby, Warband is not a game you want to be talking about necessarily because there's just not that many people playing it, you know? Jesus Christ, look at this massive army. That being said, Born Drippy, like if you're like actually interested, I'm sure you know about them, but like I'm not the only YouTuber that makes warband content. I think there's a lot to be learned from the way others do it as well. And one person that basically only does warband content and does it extremely well, in my opinion, is Warbs. His content is fairly high quality. His commentary is very witty, and he keeps things light, and it's very good. He's got this latest video that has gone like semi-viral, where he just like takes belligerent drunks and tries to take over a castle in Pendor with them. But he's also made some extensive playthroughs on other mods as well, so it's definitely a different format that I think works really well for this game. So, you know, take notes. Brazilac, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing quite well, thank you. And how are you doing? You know, guys, the most badass thing I did this morning is at 7 a.m. Like, what is it? Like, now it's 10 a.m.? At 7 a.m. I was in the park doing a jog. How are you feeling about Pendor? I know you were not a fan before. Well, the issues I have are still the same. I feel it's too grindy. One of the things that I'm also noticing that I don't like is that the unique parties, like the big, large parties, are just way too big. This is like my main issue. Like in Paris now, there were some large parties, but you could take them on once you had like a pretty decent solid party. This, like the massive parties, they're like 800 strong. It's like, it's only really something you can do in the late game, really. And I do find that annoying, personally. That's what she said. Hilarious. Traitor. Having lots of ranged troop is the cheat in this kind of mod as of what I experienced. Personally, it's the best, I agree with you, but I do enjoy Pendor too. I'm still playing Borderlands. I started my own kingdom. I have 2 factions worth of lands with companions only, no lords too. Yeah, you were the one who wanted to start an all-companion party in Borderlands. It's pretty badass. How many of them do you have? Like, I think at my peak I had like 60, but I know there's like 100 of them. Some of them are pretty elite, but some of them you really do have to build them up. Okay, well, we have a small party going, and I don't mind, I have 99? Nice! Nice! Oh, that's a lot of them now. Also, like, half my troops are wounded. I better take a break. But if you give intelligence to the top ones and invest in training, they train. The rest of companions, that's true. Also, like, so many of them are gonna have some unique skills that basically, like, the whole party basically builds itself, you know? It's pretty good. Now, what you do after that is once you have, like, a good kingdom going, you start making all your companions into lords. So you have 100 lords, but it's all just former companions, and you ditch the lords from the base game, you know? That'd be funny. Time works for you? What are you talking about? Dude, you have a layer like right here that you could ask me to clear out for you, but I guess not. I got attached to companions, so I'm not ditching a single one. That's fair. I mean, I haven't used companions to make lords in years. I remember if you made Ferentis a companion, a lord, he would be loyal to you forever, and like nothing you do like will actually like cause him to not like you. Ferentis is my guy. Yeah, me too. Like, okay, you were drunk and you killed your brother in a moment of bad decisions, but you're a good guy. You'll be fine. You just have to redeem yourself by being a good guy, you know. Have you had a chance to check out K 2 with duplication glitch on the internet? I played a little bit recently after you mentioned it. But I never got around to trying the duplication glitch. Honestly, for me, like any kind of cheat that I want to use in State of Decay, I just use the community editor, and then you can just give yourself any amount of anything you need, which is what I would usually do. But you're right, I should probably still check it out at some point. Okay, well, slowly but surely we're getting a small party going, but they are still, like, really weak. It's gonna be a minute before they, have any chance at taking on any serious parties. Fair enough, it gives you the same things. Exactly. And I'd rather cheat than use exploits, to be honest. I do enjoy playing lethal difficulty and not have to worry, and more importantly, not waste time on resource and ammo. Yeah, lethal difficulty is really fun. Until you come across like a herd of like 3 ferals and your car's too far away. Play Novaedas next? I don't know about that. Well, maybe. Could be interesting. I haven't played it in a while. This is, I mean, you see, like, in spite of having, like, a decent party, like, they're still all getting whooped. That should not be an issue at this point, but getting baseline troops are so weak that that's what keeps happening every time, like, damn. Okay, well, we did it, but pretty much all my weaker troops are dead and need to be rebuilt. Well, 10 kill, that's not too bad. What's your favorite melee weapon in all Mountain Blade mods? If I have the choice, probably the sword from the Dreaded Nightmare in Paris. No, this is the one where every time you land a hit, it regenerates you. So basically, you can go on almost indefinitely unless you get overwhelmed. Definitely one of the most overpowered weapons. Pendor is the only mod I've completed, lol. Yeah, that must have taken a while, though. That mod is grindy as hell. Still nowhere near having a decent party, though. Completed Pendor twice. That's dedication. What's the quest for that sword? I forgot. Once you reach like a certain level of renown in the late game, the Undead Nightmare spawns with his entire, like, elite army of demon worshippers. Once you beat him, he's going to retreat to a secluded, like, abandoned base somewhere on the map, and when you get there, you have to solo, basically, a bunch of elite soldiers, and then you have to fight him, and when you beat him, you get his armor, his horse, and his sword, which are all, like, some of the most overpowered items in the game, so... I mean, when I made my video summing up my campaign last year, it's also in the compilation that I just uploaded. When I did that, I showcased the sword a bit. And basically, yeah, because it heals you, as long as you manage to keep landing hits, you can stay in a fight almost indefinitely. I set up my Pendor safe so I could reload and try that. Well, I'm talking about Paris, no, not Pendor. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay, I'd like to try the hideout, but these troops are gonna get whooped. This is gonna be more like a survival mode than anything. Yeah, I'm down to soloing this whole thing now. It's gonna be fun. As long as I just don't screw up too much. Dude got 100 damage to the face. And he was standing strong still. Come on. Get over here. I think there's just like more reinforcements spawning. I might be down to the last reinforcements, but I have no idea actually. And I'm out of arrows. Phenomenal. Oh, where did these guys come from? That's a lot of magnets. Or High Priest, rather. There we go. How many of them are there? One guy. And he's over there. Oh, I see him. How many of them were there? 38. That's crazy, bro. 38 guys for a single bandit lair. There's a boat that has 98 speed in Borderlands. It's so good and fast. It's going to spoil me. For sure. I got these weeks into playing Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. What? You mean you've just been playing it? It is pretty good. I mean, I haven't played the Definitive Edition. I've just played the OG. But it's the same, right? Okay, well, we got a party going, but 73 and they're still like really weak. This is the main issue, like I said. Building an army from scratch in Pendor is really tough. You're better off like getting mercs. When are we gonna capture Laria back though? That's my question. I have to fight some Jatu. Oh damn, I forgot about that. And I have 8 days to finish it. That's not gonna happen, because okay, well, maybe I'll try some smaller parties. Probably the best RTS ever. I was never a fan. Too big a fan, rather, of Age of Empires, because some of the mechanics were like really annoying. I do enjoy it, but like there wasn't really a easy way of ordering troops to attack an area. If you ordered your troops to go from point A to point B, if they got attacked on the way, they would not even respawn until after they reached point B, which was like a really frustrating thing. And if you chose like the aggressive stance, they would just follow everyone around like constantly. It was such a pain in the ass. Okay, there's 48 of them. My troops are still way too weak for this, dude. We salute you. Aw, man. Yeah, this is so bad. Jesus Christ. I hate that the troops are so weak early on. Oh, no. What is this? What? What? What is going on? What is this? I'm about to lose my whole party all over again. That's fantastic. Oh, come on! Jesus, I'm so useless right now. Holy hell. I'm almost dead already. Like, what happened? What happened? What? What is this? Can you just get one? Are you kidding me? This is so useless. Jesus Christ. Absolutely stupid. Worst fight. Like I say, I got a level. Phenomenal. Okay, what's left? Actually, how? Ugh. They're generally much easier to deal with as long as you have like higher end troops, but everyone sucks so bad. Unbelievable. Well, no, actually, it's totally believable. How many dudes did I lose? 20 killed. Better get out of here. There's only 7 of them, and they have a lot of good troops, and they're an older warrior. I don't think I can get them, but I think I can take them on. Because 22 prisoners, that's not bad. Just have to hope like they stay isolated as much as possible. I'm catching up to them though for sure. There you go. Might as well. What the hell was that? There you go. Also, I forgot to actually put on my level. Well, there we go. Better give some, there we go. Mildly better. Also, let me check my, my old spot here. One that could repair armor, restore weapons to working order, flatten sentinel helmets, and fill horseshoes. I have been looking for an experienced blacksmith in a nearby country. All you would need is 3,000 dinars to buy your own coal and the required tools. What do you think? Sounds reasonable. Make it happen. This mod is so huge, I always get overwhelmed trying it. Funnily enough, there are way bigger mods. This one is surprisingly small, all things considered. I mean, it's got a lot of features, but the world map is relatively easy to get around. Hi, big boy. How you doing? Oh man, that could have been bad. Didn't see that one at all. Wow, that sounds too weird, lol. Big boy? Maybe you shouldn't call yourself big boy then. I just read people's name. One of them is called Professional Yeet Glazer. I have no idea how he came up with that. There you go. Ooh, those are some good boys. Might as well just get everybody. Full warband. Just need them to be better. Hi, what's up, Chocolate Banana? I just wish there will be an 18th century mod that covers the entire world. I mean, 16th century is just too early for you, I guess, huh? Try Between Empires? Dude, I already covered Between Empires several times. May I subscribe? You don't need to ask. This is a date. If you want to subscribe, go ahead, and welcome to the channel. Do you mean like for a live stream? Because I do really enjoy Between Empires, like the way it did everything, but it does make for some ridiculously hard battles. That would be pretty slow paced for a live stream, I think. I was talking to the guy above me, not you. Oh, never mind. Hope you keep doing a live stream, love it. Well, I'm here almost every Friday, I try. So for any of the 8 people supposedly in here right now, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to. And also, don't like the stream. You can like the stream, absolutely. But it's true. Also, didn't someone say that the some mod for 18th century Between Republics is actually like in the works, or it's been released yet? Because I know it was I'm already subscribed. I'll try playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I've done plenty of Bannerlord as well. I want to play Mountain P. What? I want to play Bannerlord, but my PC can't. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. No, that's a shame. Okay, I have 5,400 out of 4,000. Technically, that would complete the quest. But to get back to them... that might be bad. Okay, that's not too bad. The terrain really helped here. I just downloaded this mod and when I played it was very hardcore. Yeah, it is. There are guides though. If you need a few pointers. What stress are you able to pull off? I've only done shield wall, up, front, arrows and back, and running cavalry back and forth for harder battles. That's really all you can do. If you find yourself in a battle with like a large force against you, you can basically just I done this trick last time and it kind of helped to a degree. But if you charge yourself against the enemy and then just go in circle around them, you will trick the AI into following you around. So most of them won't attack to your formation directly. You can use that to like divide and conquer sort of thing, you know? This is really just abusing the game's AI, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do that. Your casualties. Okay, 6. I was reading 43, I was like, what? Do you like historical mods or fantasy mods? I like both, though I tend to lean more on the historical. Okay, that was a pretty good battle, and now we have a full party. Though again, we need way more training. I tend to lean more historical, but I enjoy both. I got really into the Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings conversion mods. Yeah, no, they're pretty solid. I feel like in retrospect, I do prefer Clash of Kings over World of Ice and Fire, if only because World of Ice and Fire, they've made it deliberately way too hard. Even when you lower the difficulty, it's impossible, because everything is just so damn expensive. I remember playing Pendor, it was hard as heck. Yeah, well. I mean, I did start this stream having lost my entire warband from last time. So there's truth in that. Bread Bear, hi, just wanted to say I'm watching you, but on TV, so I won't be able to talk with you, but I'm watching. Good luck and have fun. Well, thank you, Bread Bear. And, enjoy the stream. Is there a new update for the Warzone mod? Since I last played it, I'm not sure. I think the last update was last year. But I mean, they had already released a mod that was like pretty complete overall. Yeah, same, and Clash of Kings has better gear. World of West and Fire pretty much made every arming sword with the same stats. Yeah, the fact that you can have like really good heavy armor on you and everything just goes through it anyway is just... it's just awful. I can't find Warzone Akron on Steam. It wasn't removed from the Steam Workshop. You have to go on ModDB for that one. Your surgery skill has been increased by 1. Oh, I don't mind that. We are now at level 7 in surgery. Okay. Sure, man. I'll take it. Okay, what are we gonna do about Laria? It needs to be recaptured. Inquisition Crusaders. That sounds pretty badass, but I don't know how tough they are, actually. Also, I wouldn't want to fight them if they're good guys. Are they good guys? +2 to trainer while inventory. That's good. I'll keep that. Improves no-door relations? Hell yes. Although it is really expensive. I could definitely use another tournament right now. Just to make sure I stay ahead of the game, you know? That was cool. How to make Pendor army in this mod? Well, I mean, I've been doing that since the beginning. You can just watch me. That's exactly what I'm doing. If you mean like just building up a warband? Okay, what's going on with Laria? Also... oh, this guy wants a fight, but his troops are probably like really good. He's got like 20 knights, 10 gladiators, 6 immortals, 19... those are recruits. Like half his troops are like super elite. I ain't there yet. I need more time. That's a lot of people. But with this army, we could definitely, What are you guys doing? I don't even know who... I think it's Fouchier on my side. Yeah, Fouchier. Not really sure what they're doing. But if these guys are smart, they'll... yeah, they're... okay, so they're taking their time. That's good. Why is this idiot classified as infantry? What faction classic warband do you think Metatron would vassal to? Probably Swalia or the Rodox. If we just go by his preferred aesthetic, I suppose. Okay, they're actually much closer than I thought. Hold on. Get closer. Stay closer together. Guys, what are you doing? Move! Move! If we can just wreck through their first wave, that'd be good. But it's not going well right now. It's not going well at all. Oh, shoot. They are really tough. Damn. Okay. It's not going well at all. Just trying to help a guy, but we're clearly not winning any fights here. How do I lose 15 men from retreating? You gotta be kidding me. Jesus. So pretty much my whole warband, thank you very much. We just got whooped. Hi Barbara. The beard is long and good in your face. Well, thank you. I've been growing in it a bit, you know? In this mod, the best army is Hero Adventure in my opinion, because his stats are very good, I'm sure. But like you see, like, without like a full-on elite army, like, you just get whooped automatically. Like, everyone just got wrecked. Jesus Christ. I feel like Valombre isn't too far, is it? Yeah, it's all the way over there. Let's go do a tournament. And use the money to just hire mercs, because, like, building armies from scratch is a pain, man. Yeah, you much older. What? I look older with the beard? That's fine. I'm getting to a point where I look older than my girlfriend, even though she's like 18 years older than me. But that's because she looks amazingly young. Okay. Money, 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 money. Maybe. What is going on? I have been cleaning it though, like I trimmed the sides. I'm due for a shave, but like there's a huge chunk in here that I always clean up on the cheeks as well. I used to have like a pretty thick mustache, but I tried to trim it and it ended up like completely uneven, so I trimmed it down considerably. It's been reset. So really like most of the beard is like right here. It's like this long maybe? Yeah. This is the worst, when you end up like and a team stuck in the middle. Let them fight. They'll meet across from each other, is my hope. Well, I got my 2 kills. I think if you grow a beard, you look like a Roman guy. Romans didn't grow beards though. Like a long beard. Yeah, I'd be down. Turns out my strategy worked out pretty well. Just running in the middle, letting the 2 teams destroy each other. That worked out really well. What? Christopher, $10. Thank you so much. I haven't actually received a dono in a long time, but thank you so much. Wow. Is it just because of the beard? Thank you. Anyone watching this stream right now, reminder that you can do the same if you feel so inclined. No expectations, of course, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Romans don't grow beard? No, they don't. Romans, like, if you're talking about, like, Roman soldiers, like, I'd never seen one with a beard. Like, they would, like, really shave nice and clean. They would keep their hair short. I think you're thinking more of, like, ancient Greek philosophers in statues. And maybe, like, old senators and stuff like that. But if you were, like, a Roman soldier, you didn't really have a beard, typically. At least that's as far as I know. Nah, your videos. Well, thank you. I deeply appreciate that people still like the videos, considering how much effort I put into them. Thank you for fighting. I do what I can. Under, like... Ah. Bruh, how do I keep missing? Oof. The show Romans doesn't have the show Romans does not have beard. Is it accurate though? Which show are you talking about? Can't say I've watched many shows with Romans in it. Like I said, you might see some statues of old men with beards. I just don't think I've seen many archers and soldiers actually doing it. There you go. I think that's the whole tournament. There you go. 20,000. Very good. I mean, lots of series or movies depicting Romans. Well, sure, but that's what I mean. Like, I can't recall any depictions of Romans with beards. I mean, Gladiator, the Gladiator 1 and 2, I don't see any beards. The show Barbarians, they contrast their lack of beards with that of the Germanic tribes who have beards, you know? Oh, Sentinels look pretty badass. I need companions. But they're expensive. So the Eastern Romans does not have beards, the Byzantine. I don't know about the Byzantines. I'm thinking really like the Roman Empire at its peak, kinda. But maybe too, you know? It's unclear to me. I don't typically get companions, because every time I lose my party, like, they disappear on me. How did they shave back then? I read Egyptians used molasses to wax. Did the Romans just use knives? This is not my topic of expertise. I do remember seeing them use in a show. I do remember one in a show, like, using, like, a short knife to do it with what looked like shaving cream. Obviously not the same as the modern equivalent, but I'm sure it worked out too. Oh, quest succeeded. Okay, thank God. So whenever, like, we recapture the town, hopefully we can complete the quest with the rangers, or at least, like, make peace with the faction so I can go back in there. If you were born during the medieval times, would you rather be a Germanic tribes, Celtic, Romans, or Persians? I don't think there were Germanic tribes in the medieval times. You'd be like the Holy Roman Empire. You wouldn't be a Roman either. You would be from the Papal States or something. Romans, like if you were like Eastern Roman, they were still around, though barely clinging to existence, you know? I think honestly I would rather be, if this was like the medieval times, I think I'd rather be like down south during the golden age of Islam. That seems just like better living conditions, you know? So I would probably be like with the Moors or the Turks or whoever was doing good at the time. I've had a bug occurred in Britain where companions disappear permanently if they were at the end of my troop order. Can't say I've ever had that issue, but it's possible. If you guys are confused as to what I'm doing right now, I'm really just focused on building my army back up again. That's all. Why are you guys focused on raiding a village when you could just capture the town? This is your own village, dude. These are no locals from your land. They belong to Laria. I want to play Warband mod that have Greek versus Persians. Do you know some mods similar to that? Yes, there's the Peloponnesian War mod, which is on the Steam Workshop, which I think worked pretty well. And that's about it. There was another one I played, I don't remember the name. But it was, I think it was called, I don't remember the name. It's in one of my latest videos, but it was largely incomplete and buggy. Which is why I'm kind of forgetting its name now. But Peloponnesian War is pretty solid, and I think it includes some Persian faction. I think. Oof. Oof. Some hard hits on the shields there. Have you watched the movie 300 that was playing on recreating that scenario with Warband? That would be epic. Of course, I really do enjoy 300 as like just like an over-the-top action movie. Obviously, like it's far from historical in any stretch of the imagination. But I do like using it as a reference in my arguments when it comes to historical accuracy in movies and people complaining when things are woke and shit. But, yeah, it's a no-brainer film, and the visuals and the slow motion are pretty fun. Okay, well now I have troops that need helmets and other gears and stuff like that, so hopefully, they need shields, for sure. $36.10. Of course you can equip a shield. Idiot. Yeah, when I went to Iran, a lot of people despise the 300 film. Well, that's one of the main issues with the film. This is one of the main criticisms I will have, is that it does portray the Persians as, like, cartoonishly evil, like, racist, like, to the extent. Like, they depict them as, like very, like... The thing about 300 is, like, you can't really think too much into it, honestly, because it's not really worth it. But it is, like... a fascist fantasy. And it is ridiculous in that sense. So I definitely understand why it would not be a appreciated movie for them. Do you think the Athenians or the Spartans helped the Persian invading Greece because they are angry at each other? What? Blah. Do you think the Athenians or the Spartan helped the Persian invading Greece because they were angry at each other? No, dude. If you read into it, the Sparta and Athens came together to fight against the invading Persians. In that specific war, in that invasion under Xerxes, they teamed up. And the first time the Persians invaded, they were repelled by the Athenian hoplites at the Battle of Marathon, even though they were outnumbered 3-1. That was an epic battle, one of the legends. And during the second invasion, like, yes, the Battle of Thermopylae is like legendary, but there was also a massive sea battle between the Athenian fleet and the Persian fleet, which was also another massive epic battle. Epic History TV, I think, made some videos on it, and it was really cool. Okay, well, we lost a few troops, but we can definitely replenish right here. There you go. And after that, Alexander was born a few years after the Persians. I'm not that familiar with the chronology on that one. But yes, the Macedonians rose to power like not that long after. By the time the Macedonians under Alexander were doing their thing, Sparta was already like in the downfall. Oh, that guy's good. He's got some decent stuff going on, though he's mostly focused on his own personal skills, so I might as well just keep him in that sense. Well, you know lots of ancient history. Most of my knowledge on history is like from my own curiosity and doing a few quick reads, but like you can't ask me about anything too specifically, because the odds of me knowing a lot about it are pretty slim. But I do consider myself a bit of a history buff, so I do know a little more than the average person, I suppose. Funnily enough, like one of my more interesting facts about history is that, you know, like I mean, because were you the one asking me about 300? Yeah, you were the one, big boy. Because, I mean, like I said, 300 is, like, very ahistorical in the sense that, like, it greatly exaggerates everything. But if you want, like, because the only times, like, we're talking about, like, 300 Spartans is specifically at that battle because they only sent 300 men, and that really built the Spartan reputation for, like, being, like, really good soldiers and stuff like that. But the Spartans were actually defeated by the 300... men from the Sacred Band of Thebes, which was like the elite military unit of Thebes, and the 300 men from that unit were all gay. At least one of the prevalent stories, facts of history that like it's still hotly debated, I suppose. The Sacred Band of Thebes was made of 150 gay couples, and the theory behind it was that because they were couples, they would have stronger cohesion. That was the idea. So you have 300 gay men that actually defeated the Spartans. I keep laughing every time you mention my name. Sure. Hello, I am one player in Indonesia, and honestly, what made me interested in playing this game is you. Thank you for the gameplay. Well, you're welcome. It's nice to see that some people are still discovering the game and that I have a bit of a hand in that. So enjoy the game, man. That's cool. Well, you just ruined my childhood. Why? By telling you that 300 was really not historical? I mean, it gets the battle right to an extent. Like, the Battle of Thermopylae did happen. Xerxes and Leonidas were real people. But I mean, for one, the Spartans were only like a tiny minority in that battle. 300 Spartans, but there was like 6,000 other Greeks there. Still massively outnumbered compared to the Persians, of course, but it wasn't like just 300 Spartans and a handful of other Greeks. Like, they were a minority. Okay, what am I doing now? Like, I'm talking so much to you guys, and I really enjoy talking, but at the same time, I realize I'm not actually doing that much to progress with my game. I'm really just building up as much as I can. Okay, another tournament. I always need more money, so I might as well. May you have many warband hours under your belt. I exceeded 2,000 like a little while ago. I don't even check the amount of time I play on it. To be honest, I don't actually play nearly as much since I have my channel than since before, like when I was playing in my spare time. Because back then I was actually like more invested in my campaigns. But because like before I started making content, I already had like 1,700 hours. So like the 400 or 500 additional hours that I have on it now, that's all my warband content from the past 4 years. I condensed a lot in just that short amount. Oh. Yeah, I gotta... First of all, I'm not even like at the right angle. And also, let's just focus on this. I'm not trying to lose this tournament here. I enjoyed playing Warband, but after I saw your videos, I was addicted to it. That's what tends to happen. $72 damage and he's still standing. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. There you go, finally. That was way too long for no reason. There you go. I told that story multiple times, but when I first started playing the game, it was on my parents' potato PC. And by potato PC, I mean a computer from like the year 2002, still on Windows XP, with barely a graphics card in there. And it was such a bad PC that that the game was virtually unplayable unless I turned down all the graphics to the absolute lowest. And even then, I had like this perpetual bug where the mouse cursor would never move. Like it was always like stuck in the center of the screen. So the only way I was able to play is I would create these movements with my mouse where I would like shove myself to the top left corner, and then I would make these house movements until I would see the text being highlighted for where I wanted to click, and that's the only way I was able to play the game. But I was so addicted that I just played anyway. There you go. Yeah, at this point I'm gonna do it. I got so many, like, bad troops that, like... They are pretty good. I think I'm ready for some more action now. What kind of teams does Pendor have? Was it during the 12th century? 15th? It ranges from, like, 12th to 16th, I would say, based on the quality of armors and stuff. Although in its own lore, the year is 354. Whatever that means. Okay, well, I think I have a pretty decent army now. It's time to get back into it. Just took me like 2 hours. Well, there's a lot going on now. Jesus. Does Pendor have historical factions like Romans or Eastern Romans? Well, they're kind of all inspired. Like, they take various inspirations from different places. I wouldn't say they have, like, strictly Roman or Eastern Roman. But, like, the Kingdom of Sarleon, which I'm playing as, like, they take inspiration mainly from, like, Western Europe. You know, like the Holy Roman Empire, the Franks, the English. In that ballpark. Well, we're definitely looking better now. Definitely some better armors here than what some of them have. 3610, 41.9. Not strong enough, of course. Fits are better. There we go. Some gloves as well. That guy's pretty good. Something that fits a little more, you know. Here you go. Can you tell me a mod that depicts the Mongol invasion? I don't think there is one. Well, there is, but it's not that... I think like 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms might be one. There is a mod, I reviewed it like a while ago, I don't remember the name. It had the possibility of getting Mongolian troops, because it was in China and Mongolia mostly. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. You're gonna have to check the whole compilation for that.
Fellow traveler as myself, looking for a warm fire and pleasant conversation.
Okay, well, some companions I had actually lost. But this, despite being a con woman, she offers decent stuff. This guy's got tactics down packed too. Yeah, it's time to get some companions back, you know? But they are expensive. And I just realized my music finished. Hold up. Here we go. Okay, we finally made peace. So for some reason, we never took the town back, even though we had plenty of opportunities of doing it. We really have incompetent leadership here. They are pretty good. Crap. For a full set, it costs 47,000. Jesus. Are they gonna charge? Oh, I can't even be sure if they're charging right now or not. It seems a little messy. Could be because of the mountains. What are they doing? Oh my god. Hello. That's gonna be rough. Surprisingly, they withstood the charge pretty well. No, I have not played the Resynced. Is it really that fundamentally different from the original? Or is it just like... Because I don't know what they mean by remake anymore. Like, if it's just like whole new graphics and stuff, like... This is a game from 2014. It still looks gorgeous, you know? It's kind of premature to be doing a remake. That's some heavy armor on them, man. Well, that went alright, but I feel like I still lost a lot of troops. The main problem is I always inevitably end up with a lot of archers and a lot of cavalry and not enough infantry. That's like my recurring problem at all times. "13 killed. Damn. Have you ever, though, played Billion Imperi on the live stream? I don't think that mod is interesting enough, to be honest. I mean, it's a good immersion, but in terms of the various mods we can play, it's one of the weakest, I would say. There are many mods that exceeded it, in my opinion. I have played, however, Outseas Out in the Hill, but I kind of gave it up because it was getting weird. I don't know. I wonder if like the price will go down as I get better with them. Yeah, I like that quest, but it's too tough. Manuel Ferran, as I've said in the last live stream, check out Imperial Rome mod. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I guess I'd have to. Okay, well, we're not at war with the Bacchus Empire anymore. Who are we at war with, if anyone? We're at peace. Okay. Does he offer anything interesting? Tracking and hunting too. He looks pretty good. My own Noldor hero. Sure, man. They really are expensive, my god. Does he offer anything? No, he does not. But he's a pretty OP archer with a massive sword in his back, so that should be good. My ancient favorite period mod, however, is the Peloponnesian War. Yeah, we were talking about that one earlier. Someone was asking for a Greek versus I'm losing my words. Sorry guys, I'm getting pretty tired. I worked out this morning, like right before the live stream. I went for a jog, trying to pair my diet with exercise now. It's a challenge. One-eyed, one-horned giant. Hi, I just started up my campaign and saw you online. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. If you want to watch someone play at the same time as you're playing, feel free to. Yeah, I know, Farron, you just got here, but, you know, welcome back to the stream. I can't stop thinking about that clip from a debate where this guy calls Azin Frered a Mongoloid, and he goes on a tirade of how proud he is to be compared to the Mongolian. I don't know who any one of that is, but that doesn't sound very healthy. Is all I can say about it. Pendorian? That looks pretty cool. But my armor is 6127. I have some pretty damn good armor, if I can say so myself. Questing Honor Knights are following me. Knight of Eventide following me. What do they want? Let me give you that satisfaction, friend. If anyone's screams are going to pierce the air, it's going to be yours. I'm surprised these guys, like, they must be really tough. If they're attacking me with my huge army, they do look pretty tough, I must say. I'm kind of cheating in my playthrough. Someone showed how I could add an extra skill point on Leon and started to go for it. Hopefully I don't regret it later, lol. If you're using a cheat to level up, never go past level 62. Unless you want to break your game. Because if you're using Control L to level up and you go past level 62, you'll jump straight to level like 2000. But because the game difficulty scales with your level, that means parties are going to start having like 2000 men in each of them, you know? And that can break your game. I don't know why I clicked that. I never followed through with them. I added this text to the module INI skill point per level. Oh, you went into the INI files. I mean, knock yourself out then. You're good. I mean, it's still going to scale with the game, but you'll be able to customize your thing without jumping to level 2000. Yeah, I did something like that myself when I was, Hey guys, is this manageable? Ugh, 96 horsemen. 47 temptress. Nah, that seems way too tough. I still have room in my party for improvements, I think. Although that party is getting pretty strong, if I can say so. Sure, I'll save your village. I'm in a good mood. Just be careful and don't come across that huge army. 43 pillagers. That's the edge of the map, really? There you go. I wanted my progression to be more gradual. This is the hardest thing about going back to Warband, is the hard invisible walls. Yeah, tell me about it. But that was very narrow. Like, I was right on the edge, and it didn't really make much sense. At least I didn't lose any troops from that. That I could handle. 150 troops? As long as there's nobody nearby. Let's try this. That could be rough still. But they also have a lot of prisoners to replenish. How is this night? That looked like the day to me. What is this? Oof. Got a few bad kills here. Dude, there's still a lot of them. Supposedly. We're not doing that well ourselves. We have 14 dead. But the numbers are pretty much equal right now. Oof. They're doing pretty good. Okay, well, now we're just picking them apart. There's only like 10 of them left. Excuse me, guys, I realize like I keep doing that where like I keep not going back to my stream page. There's still like apparently like 4 more people in here. How are you guys doing? One. Come on, guys. Is it really that hard? There we go. That is still rough. 16 killed, 29 wounded. Noldor trade goods. Nice. Those helmets are pretty good. One? Yeah, I did. But it was hard one, you could say. I gave her 2 in shields. I don't think I have a single shield though. Damn it. Dude is really strong, damn. Have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance? Yes, I did. I really enjoy it. I feel quite hungry. Yeah, without a doubt, Kingdom Come Deliverance is an amazing game. One of the last big games that I really got to learn to play during my vacation 2 years ago. And I really look forward to playing the second one, but I don't actually want to bother. I mean, to the extent, Christopher, that you use directional attacks, that's about as close as it gets to Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know? I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance is like on a whole other level. It's really intense, but you get what I mean. It's mostly directional attacks and blocks, which this game does. How did two lords get stuck in this? I'm just asking for trouble, man. I'd like to try it anyway. But nah. Oh, chill out. That wasn't even my fight. I guess I'm just hoping for a mod that uses armor and damage balance like KCD. I mean, the funny thing about KCD is the moment you have like high-end armor, you basically beat the game. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, if at the beginning of the game, like after you've gone through like the tutorials and everything, you just go back to Skalitz after it's been raided, you wait for the high-end bandits to kill each other with the guards, and then you snoop in and grab the armor of the bodies, you already have some of the best armor in the game, and it makes the rest of the game like considerably easier. That's what I did. It is funny. Bruh. There you go. Is there a mod that depicts The Witcher? There is one in the works that I know of. I don't know if it's ever been released, but people would keep talking about it a lot. I don't remember the name. But yes, there is such a mod. It's funny how everyone is like, marry the lady with the most male relatives. And I'm more go for Lady Kutala or Enrikata. I can't say I get those references. If you're talking about like who to marry in this mod, I'm not even close to that yet. Also, can you do gay marriage? Because I'm a woman. I'm a female character. Bruh. That was a good one. That was horrible. Does it come the last one? Not quite, but this guy's about to die anyway. Bruh. That was horrible. Oh my god. I don't think you mentioned the thing officially. Dual courtship as the female, it's a bit bland. You would know better than me, I think. Assuming you have done it, because I haven't. I know in Paris, no, you can, so I did. I married Birgit, which was pretty funny. Okay. Horse is almost dead, though. Oh, nice. Lucky shot. Oof. Bruh. There you go. Whew. Well, that was simple. Man, I really couldn't bet as much. That sucks. I think this one is mine. Or not. Also, my party's kind of full anyway, so... They essentially will marry you because you got hella land and armies. Fair enough. Okay, what should I be doing next, guys? Like, I did manage to build a pretty decent army. Probably stronger than the one I had before that. But we're not at war, officially. One thing is, they said if I find some Jute outcasts... Ooh, that was close. To annihilation. If I find some Jute outcasts, I can bring him back to my castle to do an upgrade for it. Don't know where I'll find them, though. Another, like, army of 700. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Crazy, man. Crazy. Is there anything, like, interesting to discover around here? Like, maybe they have, like, a hidden town or something. I know the Noldor have a town like around here, I guess. But it's not exactly easy to find as far as I remember. Do you think a mod that depicts the golden age of piracy with Spaniards and English be fun? That could be interesting, but there's already like a Warband clone that fits that. It's called I don't remember what it's called. But there is a game like that that uses the engine to essentially do exactly what you're asking for. You should look into it. It's on Steam. There is sometimes the hidden mine in the desert, but you have to unlock it first. How would I unlock it? Do you know? You give a medium bag of gems to one of the booksellers? Oh well. You're talking about like the Callus gems or like the bags of gems that you have to buy for the exorbitant amount of money with the guild masters or something? Buy some gems that you buy. That's also how you get the most powerful weapons and armor in this game. Yeah, I remember vaguely. I really don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. I want to build up my party, but I don't want to like send them to die against like a party that's like too big, which is what always happens. It's a little discouraging. We're not at war with anyone. Let me go see the Jatu again and get another bounty while I'm at it. Okay, these ones at the very least could join. These ones I think are too far, but I'd rather not risk it. Okay, equal numbers. That can go either way. I could slaughter them. They could slaughter me. But I'm gonna do, like, I don't know whoever it was that asked for this trick, but I'm gonna do the trick I wanted to do before. There we go. That does help. Oh, the self-aggro? Well, it's worked out pretty well, because I managed to distract a lot of them to get my army to attack smaller portions of them at a time. And we're definitely winning now. Still got a few casualties, though. But less and less of them actually following me. Okay, well there you go, so... Casualties weren't too bad, only 6 dead. That would have been really bad though, if they all hit me at once, that could have been so bad. But we got them all. That was pretty good. These guys already have like pretty cool gear. You get to a point where like you have a warband powerful enough that you can take on Jute armies, like you basically beat the game at this point, I would say. And that was more than enough. I wonder if, yeah, it says achieve a rating of 4100 or more, so I'm guessing if I exceed it and just keep going more, it's gonna give me an even bigger reward. That'd be my guess. Let's test it. Helping you again, Fouchier. Just give me a sec. Even if you can beat any army, you can still be everywhere at once. Well, of course, but you know what I mean. It's like, in terms of like raw power, if you can beat an army, if you have the skills and the soldier army to do that, like, you're basically unstoppable. But yeah, the meat grinder is once again highly effective. Now to the meat grinder, this one is going really well. What? Damn it. That went really well. Good results, good results. And I think I'll abstain from replenishing troops, like going out of my way to do that, because when you get the reward for the knights, they give you troops. And the ones they give are really good. There you go. I feel like your duties extend past winning battles. Which siege do you break? Which lord do you save? Do you use enough speed to catch up to a flaming enemy lord? I suppose. But, let me see here. Now we had 16,000 out of 4,100, so that works pretty well. I mean, if I end up doing a quest similar to, a campaign similar to Brittenwalda, I just capture every lord I can find. Oof. This guy did not expect these massive armies to show up when they did. Best of luck to you, man. It was nice knowing you, but you're not escaping this. That's their real trick. Having a smaller army attack you and pin you in place while they use the big armies to catch up. That's their real strategy right there. And they got so many of these armies, damn. Another one. Sarlian traitors. Sounds like I enjoy finding these. Funnily enough, like 100 Noldor troops could actually do very well against the Jatu. They'd have a pretty good fighting chance. Okay, I don't want to drag this on for much longer. I just want to get like another good fight. It's kind of hard when they have these massive armies everywhere. Yeah, he's too far. More villages so high maintenance. Okay, I can't seem to find like any like... Well, the grinder is working just fine as usual. There you go. Okay. Let's go back to that again now. How much did that give me? 20,000 out of 4,100. That's gonna be pretty good. Forgot who that is. She's definitely ain't too good though. Okay, 4,500 and next to our rank points. That's pretty good. Not many joined, but they're still like pretty badass, so can't complain too much, can we? The price is going down, but I really have to Alright. So I'm just going to finish reading that book because I know it's going to increase my relations with Noldor, which is pretty good. I mean, it's a much better alternative to trying to capture them and then release them. So I'm just going with that for now. And I think after that it's going to wrap up the stream. We just exceeded the 3-hour mark, which is usually my queue. I can't believe we just let them capture that town and then we never made any effort to capture it back. Ridiculous. I've heard to recruit from villages and just have as many companies with trainer as possible. I guess that works too, yeah. %. Relation with Noldor has increased from 18 to 28. I think swim to wound treatment. Let's do the trainer. I think I need 30 relations to be able to like really do something interesting with them. Let me see if I can find some. They're in the forest up there. Because I know eventually you can have access to like their towns or something, right? Yeah, there's really nothing to do. Maybe I can talk to him. Yeah, I can't think of anything to do here. But, that'll be something to figure out next time. That's about it for today. Well, we had a lot of people coming in, and, you know, it was a lot of interactions. Thank you again so much, Christopher, for the $10. Really, thank you. So, for anyone who doesn't know yet, I did just release a massive compilation of all the videos I made on Warband on my channel this morning. It's 7 hours long. Bit of a crazy watch, but you know how it is. For future videos, I'm not really sure what's in the works yet. I've had like a really hard time motivating myself. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Let me just switch up here. Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Alright, GG. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just gonna continue doing these live streams. I don't know what's gonna happen with Pendor. I mean, I basically just spent the whole live stream just rebuilding the party that I lost last time. Now there's no wars going on. So I think for next time I'm gonna need more active backseat gaming from the audience to see, okay, what are we doing next? One of the objectives, I know I need to find some Jute outcasts to help build my castle, so that might be one thing we focus on. I'd like to find some Kellis gems, but I know they mostly drop from leaders of massive parties, and I'm just not ready to attack those yet. So I guess we'll see. You guys have a great day, you have a good weekend, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.